Welcome replay viewers, and good afternoon, good evening again, folks. We are at the Long Island Railroad Westhampton station for the arrival of this afternoon's train 2798 to Cannonball. Thanks, Alistair, for joining. Welcome back. They're still announcing the train is about 7 minutes late, but I thought I would. Matt, thank you for joining. I'm at Westhampton for the arrival of the Cannonball, which is just announced as being running 7 minutes late. Thanks for inviting your followers, Matt. I appreciate that. I'm going to take a walk down to the end of the platform, and we'll make sure that we still have a strong Wi-Fi connection here for the train to come in. Bueno Christi 21 joining. Thank you very much. Okay, 7 minutes late, but hey, we don't know about these cookbook messages. It's due to depart here at 5:41, which means arrival time approximately 5:36, 5:38. Hi. Thank you for joining. We'll just stay on the air. Thank you for the hearts. Can someone give me a heads up on the quality of the video and the audio? Are we doing okay with video quality? This is a Periscope broadcast over Wi-Fi. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks very much, Matt. I appreciate that. Okay, we'll stay with this. The only risk we run is multipathing, signal multipathing off the side of the DMs and the C3s when they come into the station, but we'll run that risk. Thank you. This is looking west, back toward New York. For those of you who are not familiar with what's going on here, I'll just give a little narrative about that right now. We are at the Long Island Railroad Westhampton station, located about 72 miles east of Midtown Manhattan, New York City, east of Penn Station. And we are awaiting the arrival of the Friday night summer train, train 2798, the Cannonball, which operates from Friday of Memorial Day weekend until Friday of Labor Day weekend. So June 1st today is the second trip of Cannonball for the 2018 season. Now, it probably will not be as crowded as it was last Friday night for the start of the 3-day weekend, but time will tell. We will see. Depends upon the weather forecast, and the weather is mild enough, but there's showers and rain in the forecast for most of the weekend. But sometimes that doesn't stop people from coming out here to the Hamptons for the weekend. So this train leaves Penn Station at 4:06 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then it makes an approximately 90-minute non-stop run here to Westhampton, arriving about 5:40.
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The 5:41 p.m. train to Montauk is expected to arrive on track 1, platform A, in approximately 6 minutes.
All right, so they're claiming 6 minutes away tonight. Let me check my watch.
Long Island Railroad customers. The 5.
So it's 5:40 here right now. All right, so we should see it about 5:46. So. Thank you. Thanks for liking this. Okay, so anyway, the train runs nonstop from Penn Station to Westhampton in approximately 90 minutes. After Westhampton, it then continues on and stops at Southampton, Bridgehampton, East Hampton, and Montauk. It's a 12-car set of Kawasaki C3 Bilevel passenger cars. The first 3 cars are what they call the Hampton's Reserve Service, reserved seating. So you have an additional surcharge for a reserved seat in the first 3 cars above the regular one-way peak fare that's charged, which to Westhampton I believe is about $25, $26, something like that. I mean, I don't know. I do my traveling to Spionk on senior citizen tickets, so I'm not that familiar with the peak one-way fare to Zone 14, which starts in Westhampton. But let's say it's about $24, $25, something like that. And then on top of that, you would pay an additional $24, $25 for a reserved seat in one of the 3 forward cars. The last 9 cars, it's first come, first serve. And there's usually quite a bit of standing room only in the cars, vestibules. People crowd into the conductors' cabs at the end of the C3 cars. Gets pretty wild on a busy weekend. What we will see unique here at Westhampton, well, it happens at the others. It happens at Southampton and Bridgehampton and Easthampton also, but the crew executes a double stop because only the first 8 cars can platform here. So once they open the doors and let folks out of the first 8 C3 cars and then close up, the crew moves the train forward so that the rear 4 C3 cars can platform.
The 5:41 p.m. eastbound train to Montauk is 7 minutes late.
All right, there's our cookbook announcement again. So we'll see the train do a double stop. They'll open up the rear 4 cars, and people will exit from the rear 4 C3s. Let me just pan around slowly. This again, I'm looking to the west at the direction the train will be coming from. That's looking back towards Spionk, the station to the west of us. And that's a nominal 7-minute run from Spionk to Westhampton. This is looking east toward Montauk and the Hamptons. And you can see now the cars starting to come. Yeah, Matt, you're right on target. I would say it would not be anywhere as crowded as it was last weekend. But one never knows. You know, it's a function of weather forecast, which I guess is really not that good for the weekend. Although tomorrow is supposed to be hot and humid out here in the 80s with high humidity, chance of thunderstorms. I guess it all depends upon how people feel. If they want to get away from the city and get out here to Hamptons, we'll find out. Certainly doesn't look as many cars here to pick up people as there were last year. Yeah, that's true. The forecast for tomorrow is not all that good. Although that was some rain we had earlier today out here, at least on eastern Long Island. My goodness, it was raining cats and dogs in the old saying. Right now it's overcast, humid. No, you want to buy your ticket from the ticket machine ahead of time, or in Penn Station from one of the ticket agents. It's best to buy your ticket ahead of time because they have a surcharge for tickets purchased on the train. And here comes the train. I have the headlights in view. Let's see if we can zoom a little bit. Okay, the train is now crossing Old Country Road here in Westhampton. a mile to the west of us.
Attention Long Island Railroad customers. The
You can probably catch the headlights in the middle of the view here.
is 7 minutes late.
Yeah, it's 5:46 here right now, so that's about on target, us being 7 minutes late. Excuse me. I'm going to zoom out now so I don't have problems later with okay. That's normal landscape full width view with my iPhone 7 Plus. We'll stay with that. I'll try to keep this as steady as possible. Oh, this little iPhone gets a little heavy here after a while. Fortunately, Periscope, we have video stabilization option, which I have turned on, so that may help. And here he comes. Okay, 5:05 tonight. All right, so that was DM30 AC 505 leading. And you got the 12 cars tonight. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well tonight. How you doing?
How we doing on time? Close, right?
Yeah. Got a good crowd tonight? Good. Yeah, not like last week, though. Okay, let's stand here and watch these doors open. Hey, hello. How are you? Good to see you. So you made it.
Once again, folks, in the rear of the train will proceed east. We'll open the rear cars. Please be patient. The rear cars will open. We have to proceed east to the platform of the rear 4 cars.
And here's my main man in charge of the train here tonight. And how you doing? Good to see you again. Not a bad crowd, eh?
Very light. We're good. Matt, we're good. Matt, we're good.
Yeah, this is pretty good. People are coming out of the rear cars. Take care. Okay, now the guys will double stop the train. They'll execute a double stop, move the train forward so that the rear 4 cars can platform.
Once again, folks, the rear 4 cars will open next. Please be patient. Rear 4 cars will open next.
No, I've never driven a train. I wish I had. Looks like we have the trolls here, Matt. Trolls and bots repeating your statements. This is 2798, the Cannonball. So here we are. Hey, there's my MOE crew, maintenance of equipment. They ride in the rear locomotive DM30 AC 517, and their whole purpose is to be on this train in case any problems arrive. They have a maintenance crew on top of the on the train, so they don't want any problems with this train, which is carrying almost 2,000 people. So there's a good crowd here tonight in Westhampton, but nothing like last week for Memorial Day weekend. Here again is the Cannonball logo on the rear engine. Also, it's on the forward engine, correct? Okay, next stop Southampton, followed by Bridgehampton, Easthampton, and Montauk. Oh. We'll watch the train leave, and then we'll watch the traffic, and then I'll make my way home with my directions to pick up a small sausage pizza at Brothers 4 tonight on the way home for Friday night supper. Doesn't get any better than that. Here we go, folks. And obviously, if you look at the archived video from 1 week ago, this is Westhampton, eastern Long Island, New York, Suffolk County, 70 miles east of New York City on the south shore of Suffolk County, Long Island, New York. And as we can see, nothing as far as traffic here as compared to last Friday night. So thanks for joining for this Cannonball arrival broadcast, folks. And we'll do this again. We'll see how everything looks next week. Yeah, they normally sound the bell as a warning for people standing on the platform. So, thank you. Thank you for all your comments. I appreciate that. If you like what you see, follow me on my Periscope channel or on Twitter. Periscope and Twitter channels are Redstone Soldier, all one word. REDSTONESOLDIER. Thank you. Thanks again for following, and take care, everybody.